Here on All Poetry. There's my handle right there. Anyway, yeah, I just give it a title, Truth Be Told. I'm rewriting it over and over again. It's like I mean usually I write stuff like that, and it comes out one way, but then I leave it. I never come back to it. And if I was to like ever recite it, record it, put some music, put a beat behind it, I think I would definitely have to rewrite it, or just say it a little bit differently. But just a lot of people that either say a lot of stuff, don't say a lot of stuff, but they just for lack of better words, they're not real, they're not honest, they have no integrity. They might have their own family, kids or whatnot, but they don't know how to either raise them, they don't respect them, and they don't respect others or anything good in life. As basic as that word is, anything good or anything decent. And I could tell because I know a lot of people like that. I don't always communicate that, but and let them know, but I know a lot of people like that in my life. It's just like there's a lot of people like that, and I'm related to a lot of them. I really am, but eternally fighting, eternally. See, it rhymes with something else. But here, some don't speak of true words being spoken. They ignore them with every token and breath that they fight not to release, like the truth they conceal from look at me. Eternally fighting and not having any peace, integrity should be at the highest peak. I soar through the sky for it, while they dwell underneath my feet and terrified of my shadow as the only light they try to keep. Stealing my words like they leech on my mind to further their deceit. I mean, see, I just read that right now. They get the slam poetry and it'll be good. Slam poetry, it doesn't have the music. And I think I read it somewhere. You have to do it in like a 3 minute segment or a 3 minute form. I mean, I never did anything like that. Once I did it actually, or maybe a couple times, but actually once I did it outside of a Breaking Benjamin concert. But I never did it with the actual music, and playing in the background. Even if I read it right now, I mean, like, who would want to hear that? It just doesn't sound as fluid, and it sounds very much generic. Like I don't have that flow. I don't have that. I don't have that. Nice a rapper MC sounding flow to it. Guess I'd have to practice it, but I never really cared for that. I don't want to be an entertainer on the stage and do all that. That's why I like slam poetry, kind of, because you don't need to do with the music. You just could practice it and you could say it, and you can accentuate how you feel something, and maybe you do it once or a couple times, and that's it. I really like that. But here it is. I'm just rewriting it. I see this one right here. When you don't have a personality of your own and you try to mimic, and when you don't have it, I see. I'm on my further see. Kind of hard to be unique when you don't have a personality of your own and you try to mimic me and the one that I own. Now alone, after I let these words hit you where they belong, I stand. Yeah. Hmm. Now alone, after I let these words hit you where they belong. Hmm. Well, see, I'm thinking a couple of things. It's just too fast. Like say this, that, and the other thing. Um, Sometimes freestyle and rap. You might not say things correctly. You might not be the best sounding, but it just like it's just more free. Whatever comes to your mind first just goes, and it's pretty cool too. Mm. And by the way, a lot of these rappers I never heard them freestyle. They're like they made so many records, this and that, but just go 2 3 minutes freestyling, and I mean that's crazy. A lot of times it just doesn't come out as good, but They're scared to be ridiculed. I mean, I get it, but it's a freestyle. Not a lot of people can do that. You know, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty incredible. You have to be really smart, not just smart, but fast with it, and then you have to have a flow. You have to have a sound to it too. You know, so it's pretty intense. This is like, I'm not saying it's easy, but you know, it can be frustrating, but it's actually very you know, relieving to me because you know, I write down whatever I feel, and I could take it a whole different ways. You know, I could rewrite it and stuff. So I kind of like this way better. You know, even if it just doesn't sound good, doesn't have music behind it, and you know, I'm not on stage entertaining people or like you know, people don't even uh, oh, he said this, and that. You know, I do get comments about here I know poetry, and it feels really good because I can connect with people. You know, they see a couple of lines, and a lot of them, you know, I was talking about, abuse, you know, self abuse and all that. A lot of people understand that, you know, and it is a way to just like, you know, I'm gonna say alleviate the pain, but to express it and like put it, write it down. You know, it does help you overcome something. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know if it relieves the anger, but I remember I wrote about a girl and experienced how she treated me, how she was, and you know, it felt really good just to get it out there. I don't think I ever went back in her room. Actually, maybe once, but I was like, I don't even care for her anymore. You know, so it does do something. You know, at least for me. It's not like you know I could get drunk and just forget it, but this is like a healthy way, and it's a way to just express myself, and I don't know, it's a hobby, right? Now alone after I let these words hit you where they belong, will you survive, remain strong, or manipulate? See, like the way I started, it just has a different words, different wording, you know, and then it just sounds like you know I'm just gonna rhyme it out, just rap it out like a like a something to do with music, you know. The fact that and these are the easy words done all along. Yeah, this is very simple to me right here. See, I mean, yeah, it does rhyme, but uh, I'm not gonna put talk about Tupac, but sometimes he said, you know, big words, but his rap, not his rap style, but you know the words he used, he just the way he accentuated, the way he sounded them was really cool. You know, it was very he gave it a lot of power. It was very fun, but his wordplay wasn't that great to my knowledge. You know, he didn't use big words and. But sometimes he used simple words, but it was fun. You know, it made sense. Obviously, you know, usually all my stuff isn't like that. Some of it is. You know, and I don't understand this weak words. I mean, oblivious is that a weak word? I mean, maybe in the context, I still don't understand this. You know, I kind of read about it, but I don't understand it. But it's pretty cool to have at least have something like that. You know, it really is. You know, but hmm. Yeah, let me erase that because then I'm not gonna know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I hardly did this. The rewrite, I hardly did it. All the other stuff, maybe a little bit, but I usually wrote it in a sitting. Lately, it's like, you know, I come back and save it as a draft, you know? I don't know, it's like, I don't know if I'm disturbed or something, or, you know, I can't concentrate, or it's just, you know, I'm trying to do it better. I really don't know anymore. But, yeah, I am recording this just to, you know, just to show how I do it now. Before, it was just like, 10, 15 minutes I wrote whatever I wrote and then I just put it out there. And then I read it, it was like, it's okay, but I have to rewrite it. All this stuff I wrote, I would definitely want to rewrite it. But here, save it as a draft. Alright, that's cool.